This is how most people train. They train for the pump, they train to burn fat, doing this high intensity training splits to burn fat, to get a six pack, to lose the extra fat, and they don't worry about doing the things that matter to build muscle, have a six pack, and look good. They train until exhaustion. They have this no pain, no gain mentality, meaning they need to do more to have better results. But that's not true. That's not the case. They have no plan. They go with the flow. They do random training sessions, random training plans, and they just go with the flow. They don't track nothing. They don't track the weights, the reps, the fatigue. They don't track nothing. They show up to the gym, they train, they do whatever, and they go home. And this is how they do it for months to come. And they don't make any progressions. I've seen this multiple times in the gym. I bet that we all have this one dude or two dudes that we talk in the gym every time we go. And something I've noticed that most of these guys don't make progressions. They do the same rep, the same weight, the same sets for months to come. Even if the weight gets lighter, it feels easy. They don't add more weight, they don't add more reps. They do it so they can feel the pump, and that's enough. And I believe these are the reasons why most guys stay average for the rest of their lives. And I believe that most guys comes from this skinny type of dude or this skinny fat type of dude. And after some months and years of training, they end up with this kind of physique. This is the physique that I see most guys have been training for some years, kind of consistently, but they do these mistakes that I just mentioned. And they have these kind of a bit bulky, a lot of fat, some muscle, they have a bit of strength, but they stay like this forever. And they never reach their true potential, which is being lean, muscular, having a lot of vascularity, strong, looking jacked with a shirt or without a shirt, having these dense muscles. And this is because they fell for this gym lies. If it burns, it means it's working. We all have done this before. We do a bicep, for example, and we feel the burn. So it means that we're doing an excellent workout. Or more volume, more muscle. So doing more. There's a lot of people in a single session, they do at least 10 sets of chest. Sweat means fat loss. They're sweating, meaning I'm doing something great. I'm losing the fat. No pain, no gain. Like I said, lightweight for muscle building and heavyweight for strength. And they have this thing of, if you do heavy weight, it is not good for muscle building. And these are the lies that most guys in the gym fall for. So this is how things work. Your body responds to mechanical tension, progressive overload, nervous system efficiency, recovery, and being in an anabolic state. And this has to do with your lifestyle, your diet, to be in an anabolic state, not just training. But I'm not going into details when it comes to diet. And what's going to keep you average is the random fatigue management. If you don't manage your fatigue, you will stall every single month for years to come. If you're doing more, you'll always build more and more fatigue and you don't recover in time. And this is why a lot of people make some progress and stay there for months to come. And eventually they burn out. They stop going to the gym for 1-2 months because they don't see any results. And then they restart and they keep doing this cycle forever. Chunk volume, doing too much is not going to help you at all. Chasing soreness, this does not mean you did a good workout. Bro diet, your gym bro diet is very deficient. It will not help you get to the next level of recovery, building muscle as fast as possible, being healthy, feeling good, energy output in the gym, feeling light so you can have the best session possible. Because when you're bloated, full of food, your workouts will not be great. And when you have your diet in check, you will feel a lot of energy and feel empty at the same time. And this is what every athlete, everyone that trains wants to feel. So to help you out, to make things more clearly, I made a muscle building mastery guide. It will be in the second link in the description. You just have to put your email and you get it. There you'll learn how to progress, how to manage fatigue, how to really train in a training split example that you can follow. You just add your exercises that you like and you apply everything there, and I guarantee that you'll see progress for the few months to come. Now, progression versus exhaustion. When you focus on progressing, when you know how you do things, you plan effort. You don't do very hard things randomly. There's a specific day that you will do this hard set, that you'll do a RPE 10, that you will push to the limit. And this sometimes depends on the sessions that you did before. Nothing is random when you are an advanced athlete or when you are a beginner, an intermediate that's progressing to get to an advanced level to achieve your dream physique. You track all the numbers in the gym. You beat last week's session, meaning you did one more rep or you added 2 more kilograms. CNS friendly, you never want to fry your CNS because this will affect your recovery, your sessions to come. Hormone supportive. You want to train in a way that your hormones don't suffer that much because too much cortisol will not help you out. Frying your nervous system will wreck your hormones, and all of these things are very important, very neglected in the gym space, in the gym community. And I've made a lot of videos about this, and this is something that I try to put in the head of my clients as much as possible. Fixing your diet, lifestyle, training in a way that boosts your hormones, your testosterone, so you recover faster, make more progress, feel better, have more energy, and all of these things. And your average gym bro does this. Everything feels hard. They don't track nothing, same weight every week, hormonal stress, CNS fatigue. This hormonal stress and CNS fatigue, I believe that is highly correlated with people giving up on the gym. There's people that cannot handle this stress, this burnout like other people do, and they tend to stop going to the gym for a month or 2. And if you apply these things, this is what you're going to see with your training. You'll slowly progress. There will be always a time where things are not good, something happens that you cannot train as much, or you injure yourself, and then you rebuild back and you go up. Things stay, and again, things go a bit slower, and then boom. This is how things work, and you have something like a sheet or a program that you track everything. If you don't do these things, I guarantee you that you will make progress. And if you apply the things that are in this free guide, it will help you even more. And if you're interested in coaching, go to the first link in the description to make the best progress in your whole life. So now, nervous system and hormones. Too much volume equals constant stress. Stress will spike your cortisol, and your cortisol suppresses testosterone, and suppresses testosterone for recovery and no gains. There's nothing bad with having a spike of cortisol because this happens when you train. But when it's chronic fatigue, chronic cortisol spike, this is a bad place to be. Now, it's mentality shift, something that you have to put in your mind after watching this video. More is not better. Fatigue management is key. Force production over reps or sets. This is something that is in the guide that I've just told you to get. Force is the most important thing when it comes to making progress in muscle building and also strength, of course. The goal is adaptation, not annihilation. You want to adapt your body to more reps, more weight every single week, every single month, every single year. You don't want to fry your body every single session. If you train like this, you win. Track every session, focus on getting stronger over time, progress or adjust. Sometimes you cannot progress, so you have to adjust things. This is important to get a coach if you don't know these things. So first link in the description for coaching. Manage fatigue, respect your nervous system, recover like it matters because it does. So this has to do a lot with your lifestyle changes and diet for the best recovery possible from CNS and muscles and tendons. So that was it, guys. Hope it was helpful. Get the free guide and I'll see you in the next one.